What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my editing process in Lightroom and how I achieve a film look using VSCO presets, and share a little bit about my personal growth lately from practicing directing and cinematography. Kind of gonna go ahead and say that this video isn't a tutorial, just me breaking down every single detail. It's more me just sharing my thoughts, my process, and things I learned along the way so far. And I think it'd be cool just to turn this into a series where I edit and just talk and using everyday moments to connect with you guys. Topics may be all over the place, but it's gonna all come together. So yeah, let's get started. So first, I found my style through VSCO presets. A lot of that came from a film influence and even from my family influence. Just growing up seeing how my family used a lot of film cameras back in the day and just capturing moments, and over time my edits shifted into more of an editorial slash fashion approach. I try to keep things natural and realistic when I edit, but still make sure my personal touch shines through what I'm doing. As I use these presets, you'll see that how, like, as I navigate on the side, that not every preset works for every situation. Some will drastically change an image. That's where understanding color theory and knowing how to adjust things in Lightroom really matters. Luckily, Lightroom allows you to tone down presets, so experimenting is key whenever you're going through this. Having this access to the presets, once you figure out how it works, it just saves you so much time. That's the real benefit, just being efficient. Just having such a huge variety to work with gives you an endless options to build from. I'm gonna talk a little bit about VSCO really quick. I remember when they were selling these presets. I don't even think they sell them anymore. I think VSCO has turned it strictly into like a online or phone system where you can upload to their platform and use their color grades and edits. Well, color grades and presets that they have online, but I don't think you can buy them straight out anymore like back in the day. Yeah, VSCO, if y'all want to collab on some stuff, yo, I use this every day. I talk about it, I do something. Just holler at me. My editing process. Something I had to deal with recently as I edit is getting out of the mindset that this feels like work for myself instead of just going into it as something that I enjoy. This laptop that I'm sitting here using, I can't edit on it anymore because it's outdated and Lightroom doesn't support it anymore. So now I'm stuck carrying around and hauling my iMac. So all I do is pack this big ass computer up to go travel and shoot sometimes, and it gets in the way of me like slowing down and being strained and compact into a room, because once I set my iMac up, that's where I gotta sit and edit. I didn't really explain this the way I would like the first time because I wasn't sure the way I wanted to say this. Explaining your creative process is kind of hard, especially when you've never done it before. This is just me and how I made the rules of the play when I sit down to edit. With creative shoots, I can explore tones and push and bend colors the way I want. With client and commercial work, I try to keep things clean with that same kind of aesthetic. On creative shoots, when it comes to editing, I don't have to really rely on any rules. Every step of the process from shooting to editing is what I feel is best for the end results. And personally for me, when it comes to editing, it's a feeling. Just like with painting, you have a clear color palette to work with, and you decide how you want your images to feel based on the colors that you have presented in front of you. Your style of work is shaped through that feeling. And if you are like me when it comes to editing, the last thing you want your work to feel like is that it all looks the same and feel the same. I never want my work to feel repetitive. That's a quick way to lose your personality with what you're doing. Your work will eventually become flat and dull because it just feels like a copy of something else. I don't know, I'm making all this shit up. Either way, you just learn to trust your eye and know what works best for you. And that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Yeah. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my growth and things that I've been learning from practicing and studying directing and cinematography. Well, this is one of my long-term goals, is to get better at directing and cinematography. When I started doing videos, I quickly saw how fast and easy it is to get stuck in a cycle of just being an independent videographer. The goal is to scale, and I want to grow creatively and in my business. That meant slowing down and focusing, and directing and cinema gave me something to strive for. Lately, it's just practicing storytelling and scripting. Since the start of this year, I've been practicing writing scripts. Journaling was the biggest strain that took a lot out of me. I was easily distracted. The bad habits I had with always having my phone and using my phone and other things to distract me will always get in the way to avoid doing the work. But learning scripting was another key element with helping me develop a writing system, and it helped change a lot for me. It's a parallel with that with life. It kind of works the same way as well. Even when you're just not inspired or working, practicing, and learning to try again, that's what makes a difference over the time. Eventually you're gonna realize that you don't have to waste so much time filling the space of doing random things or overthinking. You just get into a habit from showing up to just learn to move. Once you realize how that progression builds up over time, you just personally start to realize that time not spent towards the goal is wasted. And thinking about what's happening from showing up is that you see growth in small increments. I seen a video recently that spoke about freedom. Experiencing freedom lies in the ability to think for yourself, trusting yourself more with the decision that you make daily, because it becomes easier. And for me, setting that intention to learn something new in screenwriting has built confidence for me doing something that I wasn't familiar with. Adapting that character development tool by always asking what do I want and what's in my way. It's so much easier for me to track my progress by actively telling the story as I write, because I'm constantly moving forward towards that goal. But yeah, I don't really got much beyond that. I hope this helped. I wanted to get in front of the camera and just talk. That's kind of what this video is for, and just to sit here and like that way you can see like how I navigate working through Lightroom. That's where I'm at right now, editing, experimenting, trying to find balance, and at the same time trying to slow down and grow through learning, directing, and cinema, and continue to evolve as a storyteller. Oh yeah, please like this video, subscribe. You know, it's gonna do well for the channel as I continue to post and show stuff that I'm doing. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying, and as I try, I'll figure it out as I go. Thank you guys for watching this, for real. Blessings.